Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the single biggest factor that has caused so many rejections in countries worldwide. Literally, I've seen people get rejected and come back to their own home country after studying in a foreign country, and this is the major reason why they cannot secure a job. You'd think that, when I actually went to USA, you'd think that people would be really good at everything because it's one of the top universities worldwide for computer science, and definitely people were good at it. But one thing I saw was people who were from countries overseas, foreigners, maybe Indians, maybe Chinese. They were literally studying day and night. They actually occupied the study rooms. We used to have some study rooms in our hostel, in kind of our dorms, and they were basically occupying those studying rooms, and we never really got the chance to go there. Personally, I didn't, because there was always at least 4 or 5 people, and usually these were Indians, who were basically sitting down and they were studying, not just during the day. Even if you go over there at 4 a.m., some person is sitting over there in the same position with the same laptop, and they're just peeking into it. Now, while I understand that you are from your home country, you're scared because you've made a huge investment, you've never really made that amount of money, and you've taken up a loan to get to this place, but you're not really focusing on the parts which would be essential for you to get a job in this country, rather than you're focusing on your technical skill sets, which really, you have to be good at it. But if you're not good at this one other thing, you will definitely fail to secure a job. Let me tell you what that one other thing is, and that is soft skills, especially your communication skills. Now, you might be thinking, hey, look, we already know this. Let's turn down the video. Wait a second. The thing is, I'll tell you, I've seen so many people online, on Quora, on Reddit, talking about this, that we went to Germany, we couldn't really secure a job, we had to come back, and we think it's a bad place because they did not support us. We needed support from the government, but the government didn't support us. Why will you receive support when you haven't taken the initiative to learn the one thing that matters the most to the government, and that is to learn the German language? Why should any government support you when they know that you're not going to be able to survive in that country, when they know you're not going to be able to sustain and work together with the people of that country when you don't really know the language? Right? And as much as it may seem that, hey, look, we're from the technical field, we don't really need to do presentations, we don't really need to do all those fancy little business presentations with the investors or the CEO, we don't really have to do any of that. Well, think about it. If you're not good at communicating, how do you go ahead and build software according to the things that people want, according to the rules, according to the norms? How do you go ahead and explain your mistakes? Let's say that there was some misunderstanding. You built some software, you thought that this is what the employer wanted, but this is not really what they wanted. Well, you're not able to even explicate that. And that's where the problem comes in. When you're not really an interactive part of the team, when you don't really understand what's going on half the times, or maybe you're just, even though you understand it, you can't really convey your point, you can't really speak well. I think that's the biggest point the employer would look at, and they would just turn down your application if you can't really speak the language. And personally, I have turned down applicants in my own company because of that as well. And we're actually not even it's not even about the language in most cases. It's just about your communication and soft skills. If you can't really communicate, if you don't really know what to say to the person, for instance, I'll tell you a few people who came to me for the interview position of, I'll just say something like not just a telecaller, but also a software developer. Sometimes, and it can be consultants, it can be software developers, sometimes these people have to connect with people who are not really a part of the organization, but they could be clients, they could be stakeholders, they could be people who are partnering with us in the future. For the technical people, it could be someone who is going to maybe, integrate some other company's product in our product, something like that, where you have to interact with the other company. When you have to interact and you have to be communicative, you should be able to communicate your ideas, because at the end of the day, if you're not able to do that, what happens is you're sitting in the meetings, you're saying, okay, I'm getting all of this, and even though you have the doubts, but you're too scared to ask them, when the meeting is over and it's time to execute, you will have all of those doubts coming back to you, and you won't be able to solve any of them because you did not ask the right questions when the time was right. And now you cannot really do anything about it. So, personally, I would say work on your technical skills. Work on whatever software, Java, Python, Scala, whatever you want to learn. Be the best at it. Learn data structures, learn machine learning, learn data science. Whatever you want to learn it. But at the same time, the biggest investment, and this is the most critical investment you'll make is the one that you make in your communicative skills, in your emotional intelligence, and in your soft skills. Work on those first, or at the same time at least. Don't leave these out, because these are going to be the single, I promise you, the single most contributing factor, more than your technical expertise in that field. These will govern whether you get the job or not. Okay, so I hope this helps. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be bringing out more content to you very, very soon in the same line of things, because I'm really trying to focus more on getting you employment and making sure that your future is protected once you're at a different country as well, or even if you're in your home country right now. These things will actually continue to matter every single day of your life. You do these, you use these every single day, right? So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye and take care.